welcome again. I'm Larry Horist with another commentary. Today I was thinking about the Democratic field and Vice President Biden. You know, we've now reached 20 for 2020 in the Democratic field. Now that's sort of a ridiculous number. It's an unmanageable number. As a matter of fact, I don't know why the media even gives credibility to all of those who are sitting there under the 1%. If you look at the numbers, Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden right now have over 50% of the voters according to the polls. So that leaves 18 other people to divide up 50%. Now you put in a couple more that maybe at 10%, you've got a whole bunch of people that are going to not even get into single digit. They're going to be in fractional digits. But the big players, today it's Biden. He's entered the race. He has held for some time the lead even before he got in. He's always been around 29-30% of the vote and about 6 or 7% ahead of Sanders. It looks to me like this may go down to a two-man race. Undoubtedly, we're going to start to see candidates starting to fall by the wayside. The lesser candidates don't have the steam, they don't have the money, they don't have the visibility, they can't get into the headline. They're going to be non-entities in this. So generally there's going to be about 3 or 4 candidates that are a little more serious, Biden being the most serious one. He's interesting and Sanders is interesting because they represent the divide in the Democratic Party. Sanders clearly is on the radical left. He's not even a Democrat. He's a socialist who's going to use the Democratic nomination, if he can get it, to run for president. He believes in all kinds of crazy stuff, much of which can't even be paid for. It's just nonsense. You know, they call it aspirational. You know what that means? That means they hope for it, they wish for it, but they have no way to how to make it happen. The free college isn't going to happen. The free medical care can't happen. Our medical systems are, kind of going belly up as it is. Biden, on the other hand, he represents what they say is the moderate wing. Although, he's kind of sneaking over to the left a little bit to appease what is the new hardcore base in the Democratic Party. But he's literally and figuratively the old guard. He's got a little past problems. He wasn't the most, quote, enlightened person during the Anita Hill hearings. He was all for the criminal reform that incarcerated a lot of people. So he's got some real problems. Of course, he's, if you pardon the expression, a hands-on candidate. And that has turned out to be a bit of a problem for him. The one thing that stands against him more than anything, and it hurts Sanders too, is he's an old white male. When you look at the younger candidates and you look at some of the base, that hardcore base, the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez faction, if you will, they don't care about issues. What they say, they don't want an older white male president, period, no matter what they believe in and what they say. That's going to be a big hurdle for Biden. I think as this thing goes on, both Biden and Sanders are going to have to figure out how to keep just one, of the radicals from coming up on their left side. We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. And that's my commentary for today, so there it is.